Hi, everybody. How are you? I'm back. I'm back. I'm so excited. Okay, so y'all already know I'll be on here solo dolo. Okay, there we go. There we go. There we go. I'll pass. So I have to grab this link and share it out. If you are sharing the live stream we're on here, there is a share button that gives you plenty of options. I just like to copy the link because I like to create my own post about it. But while we share, let's get some music going. Um, what we feeling? What we feeling? I got a song that I found on uh TikTok. Okay. Love this song. All right. So we're gonna play that and a couple other songs here. I just chose a real chill playlist. But it's my shit though. It's so sweet. Hi, baby. So, not Jessica writing me link before the even time. So I have updates for y'all. My God, do I have updates? Okay. Sending this link out to get everybody in here. This a little too slow. I'm gonna change the vibe. We're gonna change it up. I love that, but I love it, but we need something a little bit more. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit. Hey, it's not Thursday, but why not throw it back? Okay. It's your puppy. A scrub is a guy that thinks she's flying. Hey, Wani. I'm just sharing out the link, y'all, because you already know. If y'all go ahead and share it to your Facebook page, send it to a couple people, bring them in. I could have just sent that all to y'all all at one time. When you come in, please say hello so I know that you are here. I definitely want to make sure I give you recognition. Today, you already see the topic we're going to be talking about. Are you a girl's girl? Okay. Are you a girl's girl for real? And I actually talked to my baby and I talked to Wani about this a little bit today and yesterday. And we have some good ideas. Hey, Jeff. We have some good ideas floating around, some good thoughts. And I'm going to need your input. So let's start off with, while I'm here, let's start off with, what is a girl's girl? Like, I need y'all to participate. Drop your comments in the chat. What is a girl's girl? If you could summarize it, what does that look like? And I am just sharing this link out still. No. Trying to holler at me. I literally just turned the Wi-Fi off. Because no, thank you. No, thank you. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me. Hanging out the passenger side of his best friend's ride, trying to holler at me. I don't want no. Is it still skipping? Y'all let me know. I'm not at home, right? So I gotta figure out what works best. I might have to switch my stream day to a day that I'm at home. I don't know. I don't know. I also might switch my stream location for now until I build my audience because I feel like I might be able to build better on TikTok. But who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Let's get into it. If you haven't shared this, go ahead and share it. The rules are still the same. Our house rules still apply. Don't come here by yourself. Go get a friend. Oh, that's Jess service. That's your service, Jess. Get somewhere and sit down. But we bring a friend. We share it to a friend because you never know who needs the message. Okay, so go ahead and share it to a friend. Post it on your Facebook. Post it on TikTok. Do whatever you need to do. Instagram, wherever you are social at, and I don't mean literally social, but wherever you're social at, post it there. Okay, and go ahead and chill out, relax, make sure you interact in these comments. All of that plays into drawing an audience and people coming across this post or this live. So yeah. So check it. Here's the general update. When was my last live? I should have checked. I think it was like July, the beginning. I have been through a lot of life changes. The biggest being my household, and not just my household, but now where I'm at, pretty much full time. So my household grew by 3, and that's a change because that I never had. I ain't never had that, so I've been adjusting at home. Additionally, my household has also changed because I'm not home most of the week. I'm not home most of the week, and because of that, I'm a little displaced. So I don't have a setup here, which I intend to get one because I would like a ring light, right? Because right now the light is coming from the side of me. It would be nice for it to come from the front. I'm a little, you can't see, but I'm uncomfortable because there's stuff at my feet. And then like my chair keeps pulling my background down and it's not really secure. So yeah, y'all better chill out in these comments. So I got a lot going on. But we here though. And so I am able to come back to y'all. I feel a little bit more settled right into a routine. I feel ready. I feel ready to come back. I told you I was coming back, but it took just a little longer. And I'm still sending this link out, y'all. So bear with me. So yeah, I took a couple trips. I went to DC. Met a couple folks. One of them in the comments named Jess. I met her. And another person. And then I went to Houston and saw my group again, my group chat, my wives and one of my babies. I got to see them again and saw my sorority sister and saw my few and saw my few's girlfriend. And so that was a really good trip. And then did I go anywhere else? I didn't go anywhere else yet, but I got another trip coming up. I was supposed to go to Chicago again, but I went to Chicago. I did go to Chicago, but that was before I took a break. Yeah. Um, but okay, so then I was supposed to go to Chicago again to get my tattoo finished, and I was unable to because of the government shutdown. So we have some government things going on, pissing me off. Because it's like I can't just be stable, right? I'm now a trainer at my job, so I'm waiting. Hey, Big Daddy, I'm waiting for that to happen. Um, and yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on. So there's been a hell of a lot of adjustment, and Big Daddy, you just reminded me that I was gonna send it to somebody, and now I can't remember. Oh, there it go. You actually didn't remind me. Now that I know who it was. So, but okay. Damn. Um. So I was talking to um I was talking to my baby the other day, and we were talking about being a girl's girl, and I was like, can you be a girl's girl if XYZ happened? And so they got me to thinking, like, you know, what really is a girl's girl? And I know I done asked y'all to drop it in the comments, which I think a girl's girl is. So I'm ask again. Okay, drop it in the comments. What is a girl's girl? What are some characteristics? You can give me like one characteristic of what a girl's girl is. What does that look like? What does a girl's girl do? Oh, I forgot. Wifey had her baby too, so I've been spending time with them. So what is a girl's girl, y'all? Like, what type of person is that? What type of characteristics do we see from this person that calls themselves a girl's girl? So I put it up on here, so I have it on both, so I can see y'all comments in two places. Okay, so girl's girl. I'm gonna dive right into it. Y'all can have your comments, and I'll address them as they come up. You are genuinely supportive. You are respectful, and uplifting to other women, not just when it's convenient to you. We love to claim that we're going to do something or we're about something, but we're only about something when it's convenient to us. So, in that regard, a girl's girl essentially is innate. It is a part of our character. It is who we are. It is something that we're like, I don't care how you feel about it. I'm going to do what I got to do. Yep, we celebrate other women. And we understand, like, this is a community. A community of women that maybe you're not even around this woman every day, right? But it's a community that we need. And my friend he my TikTok friend. He was just playing, but he was like, we should go back to when women didn't have rights and when women didn't do, hey, Autumn, when women didn't do XYZ and yada, yada, yada. And honestly, I was like, we could be moving back towards that time. Like, we see the signs of that, right? But we have to band together. We have to remain a community. We have to do what's best for us. And consistently doing that, even when nobody's watching, that's part of being a girl's girl. Jessica said a girl's girl is someone who has your back and who has your back and corrects you when you are wrong, but she also don't date your exes. Okay. She don't date your exes. This is true. Cause don't date my exes. um she will also beat the ass if they come talking about you. But she also wouldn't. But she also wouldn't. Is there more? She wouldn't be talking about you. That's for damn sure. So she has your back in private and in public. So boom. To be a girl's girl doesn't mean that, oh, you just hang out with other women. It's not a clique. Being a girl's girl is not like the mean girl clique. On Wednesdays, you don't gotta wear pink, right? And it's also not coming to a woman as a woman, right? You get that phone call like, hey, I just wanted to come to you as a woman. That's not it. That's not being a girl's girl. When you're a girl's girl, you genuinely allow space for other women to shine. You celebrate, like Dion, that's my baby. Like Dion said, you celebrate other women because when they win, right, we all win. This is plenty of space for us to win. Like, it's plenty of space for everybody to take a piece of the pie home. So you're not a gatekeeper. I know a lot of women who will gatekeep just solely based upon being scared that somebody else will take her audience. Why? Why are you scared that somebody else will take your audience? You are a different slice of bread than the next motherfucker. Like, and that's my favorite. That is my favorite analogy, is that you are one loaf of bread. Jessica, you are one loaf of bread, right? I'm another one. I'm a different loaf of bread. Dion's a different loaf of bread. Big Daddy's a different loaf of bread. We all are different. Big Daddy might be a bun. Dion might be a croissant. I'm gonna be a Hawaiian roll because these rolls are sweet. You know, Jessica might be a piece of white bread. Yeah, I said white bread on purpose. But we're all a different type of bread and we all have a different purpose and we all appeal to people differently. Jessica might not like croissants. All right. But we're still in a bread aisle together. There's still room for us in that aisle. We don't have to be displaced. We don't have to go somewhere else to be important. People will find what they need in you based upon what they need in life. Okay, Autumn, you better be honeyweed. Period. So this, I mean, this literally goes to not just women you don't know. This is your sister, your cousin, your mother, your aunt, any woman in your life, whether related, romantic, because most of y'all motherfuckers on here like girls. So that falls in the romance category. Okay. So whether platonic, family, or romantic, being a girl's girl is not gatekeeping from any of those categories. It's being able to share, being able to uplift, being able to support, and not secretly dissing somebody behind their back, right? Oh, did you hear how Autumn got all those followers? Oh, did you hear how LOL Autumn? Oh, did you see Jessica outfit? Yeah, like what? What? Why would we talk about somebody's success like that? Why would we talk about somebody's confidence like that? Why would we, as a girl's girl, have to bring somebody else down? That's the same like when they told you about bullies in school. We used to say like, okay, well, they only bully you because they don't feel good about themselves. If a woman feels the need to bring another woman down, there's something she lacks within herself. And so we have to recognize that, identify that, and remove it from our life. A celebration for um the women winning around you is going to happen even when you're still waiting on your win. It's the jealousy in that person. It is. It is. Um so you're gonna celebrate as a girl's girl, you're gonna celebrate other people even when your time hasn't come yet to be to reach your goal or to be celebrated, right? You're gonna be able to celebrate the next woman knowing that, like I said, there is room for you, there is space for you, you have a purpose, you have an audience, and you will reach them in due time. Welcome back, Big Daddy. So, a girl's girl is going to say, yeah, I know I ain't make it yet, but look at you. Or when they come up to your level, be like, man, by the time you got here, and you're going to help that woman get to where you're at. Okay. I remember there was even a time that I fell out with somebody, and um, she had, this person had told someone else that I was all these bad things, right? And me and that woman had a conversation, and I said, don't judge me based off of what somebody else done told you, because you ain't never seen that from me. Judge me based off of how we interact. Sorry, that was my aunt. Judge me based off of how we interact. And through that, about a year later, I asked her, I said, so was what that person said true? And she was like, no. Like she never saw that from me. So, but during that time, right? Um, even during that time, I told this girl, use this woman's resources. She seems to have a lot of resources. Yeah, I know she out here lying on me, but she seems to have a lot of resources. She seems to have a lot of knowledge about what you want to do. I'll still help you. I still have resources. I still have knowledge. I'll still help you. We can still talk about it. But this woman, she seems like she got some good connections. She makes some really good flyers. And if she not making them, she knows somebody who makes them real good. And so I was still promoting this woman. And even though she was telling people lies about me. Now, to an extent, you gotta balance that. That don't always mean that you a girl's girl. A woman who looks after other women, not with the mindset of being male-centered, protection, affirmation, security, and I hate that it and comfort. Hold on. Yeah, and comfort. I love that. I love that, Big Daddy. Thank you. That's her definition of a girl's girl. Da, 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 da. I just lost my train of thought. It's coming back. I promise it's gonna come back. Oh yeah. So now this doesn't mean be stupid, right? As a girl's girl, you do not have to take abuse from another woman, right? You do not have to stand up for another woman, bullying you, talking bad about you, none of that. I addressed the woman who was lying on me. I sure enough did. But my experience with this woman is not the same experience other people will have with her. So I have no reason to feel any type of way. I'm going to win in my own right. She going to do what I'm going to tell y'all a secret. She known as a scammer now. Whatever. But I ain't gonna gatekeep. I'm gonna let other people have their experience with her. And I'll even say, I heard she does good flyers. I've seen some of her flyers. You should hit her up. See what's up. It is what it is. I don't care. You might not be my target audience, but you might have a great experience with her. It is also speaking life, right? We speak life into other women. I did mention we don't have to tear another woman down. That's not being a girl's girl, but we speak life. We protect another woman when she is not in the room. We also protect the woman when she is in the room, regardless of what other people will think. There has been plenty of times we've been on that tickety talk and I done said, nah, she ain't here. Why are you talking about her? Or I done went into a room and I've been like, yeah, y'all trash for bashing this woman who ain't here. She ain't here. Why y'all talking about her? Like, I'm confused. I done blocked a plethora of people just because how you were conducting yourself, I don't agree with. And now there are some people who I had to wait to see that for myself because I'm not just going to block somebody based off of what somebody else said, right? People could tell me 500 different things about you, and until I have that experience with you, we ain't got no beef. Now, don't hurt the people I care about. Don't hurt mine, okay? Don't do it, cause then we not cool. But 9 times out of 10, I'm not gonna block you just because the next woman don't like you. Use a bun because you got buns, hun. um, but yeah, we protect another woman in the room and out the room, right? I was just today, okay. I had to tell a trainer, I just told the closest person to me, hi, best friend. Okay, brioche, period. I had to tell a trainer, like, hey, I don't know if this guy's a regular, but this guy is just walking around the gym. Dead ass y'all, this guy did not touch a motherfucking piece of equipment. He touched one for like 2 seconds. But I made sure he saw me watching him. And then I took my camera out and I was trying to get his face, but I only got his back. Cause you weird. Do you need help, my good sir? Cause now I'm looking at you trying to see, are you stalking or targeting women in here? Are you watching women in here? Is there a specific woman you keep walking around? Cause I'm on that ass. I'm on that ass for sure. And I absolutely would have went and told that woman if that's what he was doing. I don't know what was going on, but he was just kind of weird. So I told the person and I went to the bathroom, came back out to do my last little set, and he was gone. He was gone. So hopefully he done left the entire premise. But if you are a girl's girl, you look out for women. I remember freshman year. I don't talk much about my freshman year excursions, but if you know anything about Ohio State, you know we had a tradition of jumping in Mirror Lake before the Michigan game. They have since put high restrictions on that, and so we can't really jump in the lake anymore. But I hear people still do it. I never wanted to do it. It's dirty. Don't like it. So, and a lot of people got hurt. Um, so they would jump in the lake and like they would be drunk, like pissy drunk, going down there. And uh that night, our first night in Columbus and during Mirror Lake weekend, or the Michigan weekend, you know, where we battle our rivals. I was the mama of the group, and I did my best. I did my best not to let these men just take my friends wherever. As the night got later, true enough, like some of them did go off with some of the men, but it was a little more controlled in that moment. We were at somebody's house, and they're grown. So they made the decision to go do whatever they was doing. But as for me and my household, when we out and about, where you at? Where you at? Come here. Mm-mm. And if it was a random woman being harassed by a dude, oh hey girl, how you doing? Where you been at? I ain't seen you in a long time. Like, you know, it's definitely a moment to step up and to look out for each other. A girl's girl is, and I got a story for this too. A girl's girl is going to pick a side. Okay. There are times now, I did say earlier that I'm not always just going to cut a person off, right? But there are also times that I just can't be your friend based off of how you move. I just can't be um cool with you on that level. I love you, but I love you over there. And I had a friend who was just doing women dirty. Like, you're a whole woman doing women dirty. Like, you're a whole narcissist. You are abusive to them mentally and emotionally. Um, and I had a friend and she told me, now imagine, but they didn't even talk that long. And I don't even know if that's an excuse, if we're being honest. They didn't talk that long. They never dated. They were just getting to know each other. And this friend was very just not good to her. It borders on mental and emotional abuse. And when she is in relationships with women, it definitely is mental and emotional abuse. But when my friend told me about this, I still kept the girl around. And she was offended because she was like, you didn't tell, I mean, I done told you what she did to me, and you're still keeping her around. Mind you, for some of the stuff, I wasn't there. So I can only take what you tell me and what she tell me, and what y'all telling me is two different things. So I have to balance that out until I see it for myself, right? Yes, I respect you. Yes, I respect your space. Yes, you can be here, and you might have to see her too. But y'all don't have to be on the panel together or nothing like. But that wasn't good enough for her. She felt like I didn't pick a side, and so in that she felt like she had to cut me off because I didn't pick a side. Um, Sometimes picking a side is necessary when it comes to the treatment of the women around you. You just can't, I can't stand for some shit. And I won't. I won't stay around in atmospheres of certain, behaviors and mentalities. I won't allow certain women around me because of their behavior and mentality. That's a girl's girl. That's how you know that this woman is a safe place, right? And we have to create that safe place. We have to consistently be and show up as that safe space. Otherwise, we are not that, and we cannot claim to be that. Do you hold the secrets of your friends? Okay, love you. Do you hold the secrets of your friends? Do you speak to them in honesty and truth? Jessica mentioned earlier about not being afraid to tell your friend the truth. Do you speak to them in honesty and in truth? Um, are you there for them when shit is hard, right? And that doesn't mean like you have to physically be there, but just a couple checkups, checking in on their mentals, and that I like to say your heart and your mind. Are you a safe space? Because if you're a girl's girl, you will be safe for other women to come to you. I have told two 18-year-olds in my life, if I tell you something, I'm telling you because it's the best for you, in my opinion. And I'm never going to lie to you, and I'm never going to lead you down the wrong path, right? And so that's how you got to treat everybody. Not just because they're 18, but because they are women in my life that I love, right? There are women in my life who are substantial. There are women in my life who will be there. So any woman in my life who I am intertwined with in any way, you better believe it. I'm going to tell you the truth. And I know they say it's like a fine line between, knowing when somebody is ready to hear the truth versus when they don't want to hear it, right? Or, like a fine line between like minding your business and letting them be adults, how they gonna be. But if you come to me, I can't speak for y'all, but if you come to me, Brittany Renee, and you tell me what's going on in your life, you are automatically signing up for my opinion. And sometimes I will ask, sometimes I do ask, hey, do you want my opinion on this? Or do you want me to just listen? But if I fuck with you, if I love you, I'll tell you when I don't like it. I'll tell you when you can do better. I'll tell you, like, I know this is going to be hard, but I'm here. You can call me, right? I'm that person. I'm that person to say, well, didn't you just tell me that this, that, and the third? Isn't it? This don't align with what you just said to me. I'm that person. I'm that person who's gonna say, I'll support whatever decision you make, but I don't think this is smart. I don't think this is the way you should go. I think we should wait. I think, I create that space where you're gonna get the truth, but you're gonna get the truth in love, right? Um, moving on, lead with empathy. As a girl's girl, leading with empathy is part of creating that safe space, but it also is a reminder that, yeah, I'm not where you are right now, but I've been there, right? I know what that feels like. And if I don't know what that feels like, then I'm willing to listen to you tell me what that feels like. And I'm willing to honor your feelings and your thoughts, right? We all go through hard shit. And I always say, like, at my job, I always tell the people that I'm training and will continue to tell people that I train, lead with empathy. If you come into a situation with, hey, I know this is hard to hear. Hey, I understand that this is going on. And then you speak to their situation. Hey, this isn't a favorable outcome, but this is what happened, right? You speak to that with empathy. It's not only going to be received a lot better, but again, you're creating a space in which that woman feels safe. And my last point that I wrote down, girls, damn, I was playing with the pen. The afraid of truth used to be me. I ain't even gonna. I caught y'all. I ain't even gonna hold y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you. It used to be me going through the extreme. By going through extreme heartbreak, but going through the extreme heartbreak I just went through, there's no room for untruth. Understood. Yeah. And there's no room for untruths. Last but not least, okay, a girl's girl is gonna fix that girl's crown in private. And if you fix it in public, you fix it with decorum, right? You fix it with empathy. You fix it with love. You fix it in a manner that does not give other permission to other people to dog this girl, right? Because there has been times that I've corrected somebody publicly. That is not always the case, though. If I'm out with my friend, I'm just going to use Jess. If I'm out with Jess and something happens, I don't got to correct her in public. I can take her to the side and correct her in private. That speaks to the level of respect that we have for each other. And like I said, most y'all heifers on this motherfucker likes girls too. Okay? So that goes for your partner as well. You're not going to correct your partner in public if you are a girl's girl because your partner is a fucking girl, right? We have to respect the boundaries of platonic, romantic, familiar, right? Family relationships in regard to correcting people in public. That is so embarrassing sometimes. And it's just not a safe space now. Because why would I let everybody know our business? Right? Why would I tell everybody what a horrible person you are right now in this moment? And maybe it's just a moment. Maybe it's literally just a misunderstanding between us, right? But I'm still going to be around you. Now I look wishy-washy. Now I look like I don't know what I'm doing, right? Now there's other issues that go into that, right? Because we get into with that loving somebody. When you love somebody, it's not always easy to let go, right? So you might have to go back and forth a few times. But to correct them in public is not safe. It's not a safe space. Um, do I feel like all the time they will have to be corrected in private? There are some things that I'm just not gonna stand for. Period, point blank. And I'll cut that shit off real fast. But if it is a topic that I can handle in private and that will allow me and my partner or my friend to have mutual respect for each other, then I'm gonna do that. That's what I'm gonna do. Um, so yeah, stop saying you're a girl's girl because it sounds good. If you're not really a girl's girl, that's fine. You can work to be that. It's just changing your morals, changing your values, changing how you move about people. You can work to be that. But if you're not going to, and if you currently do not hold those values, you are not a girl's girl. And I need you to stop saying it. It makes the rest of us look bad. So, yeah, those are some of my thoughts. This might be a bi-weekly thing. That's what I'm thinking for now. But I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll keep y'all updated. Okay, we're back. I think everybody on the stream right now has my number. Do you think that I should move over to TikTok and stream on TikTok for a while and then build this audience, or do you think I should continue to build here? What you think? What you think? What you think? Let me know. I love y'all. I hope y'all have a good night. All the kisses. Peace out. Oh no, I can't end it. I really can't end it, y'all.